Thank you for joining me on the mat for part 2 core exercises and specifically plank, and let's go for 5 minutes again. So starting now. Go on all fours, on hands and knees, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. Curl your toes and lift your knees up and lift your body into a triangular pose. Lift your sit bones, really try to stick the sit bones up towards the ceiling so you end up like a sharp upside down V and make that apex of triangle sharp. And bring the shoulders and chest towards the knees. And then we go walking with the knees. Press your left heel towards the floor as you bend the right knee and then switch that. So walking with the knees and get a nice calf stretch out of it as well by pressing the heel towards the floor. And if you're wondering what's the point of it all being here hanging upside down, think how good it is for the brain getting all this fresh blood, because we are living our lives in the upright position. So cherish these moments where we can do something silly like this and different, because body loves different things in the variety. One more time on each leg, and then lower yourself into the high plank position. Identify the right knee, bring your right knee under the chest and keep the knee off the ground. Bring the left knee in under the chest, so you're on your tippy toes now on a four-leg plank, and then straighten the right leg out again and straighten the left leg out again while pressing the mat away from you, lifting the body up, not sinking into the shoulders. Bringing the right knee in, bringing the left knee in, and then walking back again. Straighten the right leg out, straighten the left leg out. One more time. Right knee in and left knee in. Hold. Let the knees hover just above the ground. Switching on the stomach. Feel that fire in the belly. Say hello to the stomach muscles if they've been asleep for a while. And stretching the left leg out again. Stretching the right leg out again. And then drop the knees to the ground. Quick stretch towards the heels. Take the pressure away from the heels. Or from the hands, should I say. Okay, next exercise, we'll go on to the side plank. Let's stay on the knees. So we are on the left hand side for just to be synchronized. Left elbow right below the shoulder. Make sure that humerus bone is exactly perpendicular to the ground. On the knees, only half plank, so that's not too difficult. Lift up the hips. Lift the right arm to the ceiling and push the hips slightly forward. Just imagine that straight line from the head to the knees. And then lower the hips towards the floor and then squeeze back up. Imagine you squeezing your hips up towards the sky. Lower the hips down and then squeeze back up. So that's 2. Number 3, squeeze up. And number 4. And number 5. Hold. Straighten the right leg out. Hold. Keep lifting the hips. Keep lifting the hips. Little bit more. Little bit more. And release. Let's do the same on the other side. So lying on the right hand side. Elbow below the shoulder. Knees bent. And pick up the hips on this side. Bring the hips slightly forward. So can't see yourself, but if you have that internal ruler, imagine that it's all straight line from the head to the knee. Lift your left arm up and lower the hips to the floor. Make sure your shoulder is strong, holding you up. So, but it's not about the shoulder, it's about the core, and it's where the muscles have to work together. Lift up the hips, squeeze up, and lost the count. Maybe 4, and 1 more. 5, hold the hips up, straighten the left leg out, hold, hold. Imagine somebody's pulling you up from the waist. Get a little bit higher, get a little bit higher, and release. Lovely. Reverse plank and tricep dips. There's an option here to be with straight legs or knees bent. So squeeze your hips up, really open the front of the hips. It's great for if we all sit way too much. So this is nice for the hip flexors as well. So opening the front of the hips while strengthening the glutes. Make sure your feet are hip width apart and neck is nice and long, so we're not sinking into the shoulders. Squeeze your hips up and then bend your elbows, lowering the body down. 1, keep turning your elbows towards each other. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I see the 5 minutes is up, it's very sad, but let's do 5 more. 6 and 7 and 8, 9 and last one. Well done. Good job.